How's it going? Today is 15th of February, Thursday, and we are taking a look at the market and what kind of opportunities are available up there. Let's take a look at housing. It might be important for many trying to understand what's happening, right? We can take a look at some of the statistics that will be important in order to understand everything what's happening. Myself, I would like to perhaps briefly, let's take a look at this article and perhaps let's take a look at other statistics of what's happening within the US. Let's start with the UK. Press release UK house price index for December 2023. Let's take a look at that. The UK HPI shows price change for England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. It's something that's going to be highlighted within this article. The average house price have risen 0.1% since November 2023. Three has been an annual price fall of minus 1.4%, which makes it average property in UK value of 285. I don't know. This is what this article is all about. I won't be reading it. I don't think it would be reflected. I don't know all this data. I don't know all this. So this article there for people who are interested in reading this article. I don't think it's what's really happening. I think that this is what perhaps the way how information might be presented might be accurate, right? But that not necessarily what's really happening. If I were to be taking a look at prices, not really what happened. Let's take a look at the US, perhaps. Let's take a look at that. Statistics that I want to take a look at. So it would be US, not UK, right? Let's take a look at those statistics, right? I don't know what I haven't read the article. I don't know what they are all about. I have seen a parliamentary hearing in which there was raised some issues to the top right. So let's acknowledge that. I have seen it. If you would ask me, some of the strategists not necessarily agree with any of what's happening with the homes and ownership of the homes. Everything what they've been discussing within Parliament. Since I understand it, I understand a couple of things, right? And I have seen that I don't know if I've seen the entire hearing. I think that was the point, and they have discussing that. That's the point that I have turned it off, just because it's I don't know, it's not for me. It's not for me, but perhaps for others, right? Who perhaps don't understand what's happening, right? Let's take a look at U.S., right? So we can move away from our feelings and let's focus on perhaps data and what data can potentially find about U.S. To put things into perspective, and let's take a look at some of the changes happening within the U.S. and some of the statistics, right? That way, it can be home owners compared to renters. So that's the statistics. Who owns the home and who rents the houses, right? That's the statistics that I'm looking for. I don't know what statistics they share. I don't know. I haven't read it. I want to take a look at who owns the home and who rents the home. Perhaps not the price of the house. So we're doing switcheroo again. Let's if we do switcheroo, let's take a look how many people are renting compared to how many people are owners of the houses, right? Let's take a look at summary within this article. If you would ask me, numbers, soft numbers. I think the data is different, but that's more on conservative, so to say, right? So it would within this article we're gonna be taking a look at how many homeowners and or renters are in the U.S. That we're gonna take a look at that as well as home owner and renter demographics. Not necessarily. I don't think that's important. Let's forget the beginning being a homeowner better than renting. I don't know. Having assets is important. I think it's very important. So again, that's U.S. I don't know. I'm reading this article for the first time, I guess. And homeowners, that would be about 65% within the U.S. population live in homes they own, and 34.2%. If you would ask me, is this number is way higher, way higher. It's close to 40%. If you would ask me, especially with the recent numbers of a lot of people moving to US. I think this number is way higher, way higher. But these people perhaps not on records, right? So even if we without adding those people, still this number is way below average, if you would ask me. But it's 34%. I don't know what's happening within UK, but and these articles perhaps a waste of time for me even taking a look at those. But this is what's really happening. Some of these numbers was highlighted during the parliamentary hearing recently. That would be some of the statistics within the UK, right? So I'm taking a look at statistics within the US, right? Within US, they have about 34, if you would ask me, about 40, perhaps a little bit higher than 40, right? Within UK, I don't know. The statistics that the government is releasing is, if you would ask me, we're talking about prices. Okay, so they talk about million things, right? So if you were ask me, there might be something there. It's something there about these numbers. Perhaps keeping those numbers perhaps 30%. Would that can we put the target at 30%? Would that be a reasonable number? Renters 30%, homeowners about 70% within UK. I don't know the statistics within UK, but I would say if you would ask me, if that would be targets that government might be looking to achieve, that would be great. That's it. That's it. I don't know about where statistics are within UK, but if you would ask me, perhaps that should be a set targets, right? Even home ownership rates, right? So perhaps these statistics within something that's happening within the states, right? United States, perhaps not necessarily will reflect everything, right? We're just looking at one piece of data. And if you ask me, keeping at 30% would of renters against owners, that's a reasonable number, right? And all the data, additional, what's how many people will have number of all that information, right? Perhaps I don't know. I don't know. If anything, I'm looking to engage and see how I can engage with the market and see what kind of opportunities within the market, right? I had a chance to meet with a couple of people within the industry. Perhaps I can address some of those issues as well. If there is one, perhaps there isn't a problem. There isn't a problem. So, but that's statistics. Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a course after the 12 points, and I'm looking to share with as many people as I can. Within those 12 points, just to mention it here, how to set targets, how to structure goals, as well as how you can potentially have a budget or something. Even we are taking a look at today, in today's video, we're taking a look at perhaps 100%, and how we can set particular targets, perhaps launch different initiatives if needed. If not, we can keep things as they are. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It just some of the press releases I had 5 or 6 press releases. I have opened the first one and I already slightly disappointed. I'll keep this information for people to just. I don't want to get involved in any of that, right? If you yourself you're interested in personal development, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If not, there's going to be a QR code in the corner company's website below. Uh, there might be a problem, right? If it was highlighted during a parliamentary hearing, might be a problem with the housing market and everything what's happening, right? If you would ask me, perhaps there's a problem within renters and homeowners. That's a problem. Statistic, I don't know. There might be a lot of statistics there, and there's a lot of information. I would highly recommend taking a look at some of the statistics. Right. Thanks for watching. See you next one.